The last elasticity we'll look at is the cross-elasticity. Also, you'll hear it referred to as the cross-elasticity of demand or the cross-price elasticity. You calculate this the same as the price elasticity. The difference is the quantity demanded is the quantity demanded of one good. The price is the price of a different good. So here we have the price of good A, and you see the price going from $1 down to $7, and there we've computed the percentage change in the price of good A. So as you go from 1 to 2, that's 100% change, 2 to 3 is 50% change, and so on. To the right of that, you see the quantity demanded, not of good A, but of good B. So as the price of good A is $1, people demand 2 units of good B. When the price of A is $2, people demand 3 units of good B, and so on. And then to the right of that, we've calculated the percentage change in the quantity demanded of good B. The cross elasticity is the percentage change in the quantity demanded of good B divided by the percentage change in the price of good A. So for example, that first number, the cross elasticity is 0.5, that's 0.5 divided by 1. The second one's 0.67, this is 0.33 divided by 0.5. So here are the various cross elasticities. Cross elasticities will range on a scale of negative infinity to positive infinity, and we draw a line of demarcation at 0. Anything above 0, we refer to these goods as substitutes. Anything below 0, we refer to these goods as complements. So if you think about substitutes for a moment, these are goods for which the cross elasticity is positive. There are 2 ways to get a positive cross elasticity. One is that the price of the good goes up, the price of good A goes up, and the quantity demanded of good B also goes up. So they're both going up. That'll give you a positive ratio. The other way to find a positive ratio is for the price of good A to go down and the quantity demanded of good B to go down also. That also gives you a positive cross elasticity. Now think about what kind of products would do this. For example, if the price of hot dogs goes up, you'll buy fewer hot dogs and you'll switch to something else instead. All other things equal, you'll switch perhaps to hamburgers. So the price of hot dogs goes up, you buy less hot dogs, you buy more hamburgers instead. Your quantity demanded of hamburgers has gone up. Also, if the price of hot dogs drops, you buy more hot dogs, but because you're buying more hot dogs, you buy fewer hamburgers. So the quantity demanded of hamburgers goes down. So the price of the first good, hot dogs, is moving in the same direction as the quantity demanded of the second good, the hamburgers. These are complement products. A negative cross elasticity is indicative of substitutes. So there's 2 ways to get a negative cross elasticity. The price of the first good goes up, the quantity demanded of the second good goes down, or conversely, the price of the first good goes down, the quantity demanded of the second good goes up. So the example here is hot dogs and ketchup. If the price of hot dogs goes up, you buy fewer hot dogs, but you use ketchup on hot dogs. So if you're buying fewer hot dogs, you're going to buy less ketchup also. So price of hot dogs goes up, quantity demanded of ketchup goes down. Conversely, if the price of hot dogs falls, you'll buy more hot dogs, but if you buy more hot dogs, you put ketchup on them, so you'll buy more ketchup also. The price of hot dogs falls, the quantity demanded of ketchup goes up. So the conclusion here is, for substitutes, the increase in the price of one good increases the quantity demanded of the other, and for complements, the increase in the price of one good decreases the quantity demanded of the other. And as with income elasticity, don't think of substitutes and complements as 2 discrete categories. Rather, it's a continuum. So the closer your elasticity gets to 0, the more unrelated these goods become. The further out your elasticity goes in the negative direction, the more these goods are complements, and the further out your elasticity goes in the positive direction, the more these goods are substitutes. So rather than thinking of this as 3 distinct categories, think of it as this sliding scale that you can go further or closer to the various categories.